It's time for Donkey of the Day. I ain't trying to be Donkey of the Day no more.
They should be embarrassed by what they already did. I'm not making these people do these things.
Called Donkey of the Day, and it really caught me off guard.
Damn, Charlamagne, who got the Donkey of the Day today?
Well, Jess Hilarious, Donkey of the Day for Thursday, March 14th goes to a young lady named Alexis Harnett. Alexis is 27 years old from Horry County, South Carolina. Drop one of Clues bombs for South Carolina, my home state. Okay. Now, Alexis and her boyfriend, Worden Butler, have been getting complaints from their neighbors. Yes, recently filed documents from prosecutors detail a history of alleged harassment with affidavits provided by multiple neighbors. Now, the couple rent a home from Butler's mother, who actually requested to dismiss an injunction because the courts is trying to kick them out of their house. Why, Uncle Charlotte? Well, that's because they be wilding. All right, they be wilding on the neighbors. See, recently, Alexis decided to cosplay as Pookie in New Jack City. She decided to do jumping jacks naked in her front yard. I can't make this kind of stuff up. A neighbor told police that they saw her in her front yard screaming and doing what appeared to be jumping jacks while topless.
What's up, baby? You got skim milk in them titties or what? One and a two and a three and a four.
Now, Alexis was arrested on Sunday and charged with one count of obscene exposure. She was released from jail after posting a $10,000 bond on Tuesday afternoon. Now, this was just the latest stunt that Alexis pulled to try to harass her neighbors. And I know you're probably thinking doing jumping jacks topless in your own yard isn't considered harassment. Well, you haven't seen her mugshot.
Oh, boy.
Okay, if you look at her mugshot, then you would know why nobody probably wants to see her titties. Okay, always remember, if a human is cosmetically challenged, seeing them naked is harassment. But if they are attractive, seeing them naked is your lucky day. Okay, pull up Alexis' mugshot if you don't believe me. I bet you this is what Samara Morgan looks like behind her hair. But I digress. But that's not the reason she's getting Donkey of the Day. The reason she's getting Donkey of the Day is because of what she was accused of back in November. Let's go to WMBF News for the report, please.
Right now, one of the people accused of burning a cross to scare their neighbors is back in jail.
Yeah, this arrest comes as new documents claim a fight over the property line lit the match. Those court filings claim Warden Butler used a crossbow to intimidate contractors installing a fence and dug a trench along the property line. The fight came to a head in November when Butler and Alexis Harnett reportedly burned a cross facing their black neighbors, Sean and Monica Williams' home. Solicitor Jimmy Richardson now wants Butler and Harnett evicted and the house boarded up for a year, but the homeowner is fighting back, calling their request an overreach of government.
If the cross burning don't work, you start showing titties don't nobody want to see. Listen, let me tell you something, Alexis. Ain't no such thing as halfway crooks. I don't respect y'all, you're soft. Don't burn a cross in your own yard to scare black neighbors. If you're really about that racist, white supremacist life, go burn a cross in those colored people yards like your great-grandparents used to, okay? Y'all let the KKK down, all right? There was a time in the early 20th century where the Klan used to burn crosses on hillsides as a way to intimidate and threaten black people and other marginalized groups, but I don't respect that. Set the cross on fire in a Negro's yard if you're really about that action. But the other question we should be asking ourselves is, are we back to burning crosses in the 2020s, or did the cross burning never stop? Okay, Alexis is due back in court later this month on an unrelated third-degree assault and battery charge. Between the doing jumping jacks topless, the burning crosses in the yard to intimidate black neighbors, and a third-degree assault and battery charge, I believe she deserves to be in jail. Okay, I believe she deserves to be in jail. Now, I want to see how tough she is. Okay, that's why I think she needs to stay in jail. When I see folks do traditional, old school Southern racism, I want to see what their hands is about. Okay, so I think in jail they should let the whole jail know what she did. Same way folks know when someone, killed kids or molested kids or harmed kids in some way. You should let the jail know she's a cross burner, and let's see what her hands is about. Okay, this woman should be charged with domestic terrorism because cross burning is a domestic act of terror. Period. Please let Kathy Griffin give Alexis Harnett the biggest hee-haw.
Please give this giant jar of mayo the biggest hee-haw.
Chelsea Handler, please let Chelsea Handler give her the biggest hee-haw too.
Hee-haw, hee-haw. That is way too much Dan mayonnaise.
OG Chris Rock got something to say?
Cracker ass, cracker.
What about my girl? I ain't checking my girl. My girl still work at the restaurant?
Cracker.
Okay.
All right.
That's crazy. I wonder how white people even listen to the show. They probably be like, you know what?
The white people that listen to this show, they don't like racists either.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't like white supremacists.
Probably don't like cracker either.
Yeah, they don't. No, but they know they not crackers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a difference. Same way there's a difference between black people and niggas. There's a difference between, good white people and crackers.
I got you.
Yeah.
So she really did naked jumping jacks in her front lawn?
Mm-hmm. There's a video.
Ew.
Big.
No, she not big.
Oh.
No, she's not big. She just look like she eats meth for breakfast with her frosted flakes.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Ugh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, all right.
Well, she deserved it.
Thank you for that donkey today.
Eat meth with breakfast with her Fruit Loops.
You want to see her?
Up next.
Yeah, let me say. Oh my God, yeah. Crazy.
Yes.
All right.
Donkey of the Day is sponsored by renowned personal injury attorney Michael the Bull Lamonsoff. Don't be a donkey when you need a fighter on your side. If you're ever injured, go to michaelthebull.com. That's michaelthebull.com. And when you mess with the bull, you get the horns.
Wake that ass up.
Early in the morning.
The Breakfast Club.